Hello everyone, this is 1step2fit, your private space to do your home workouts. And my name is Eddie, your personal virtual trainer. Probably you have one of these at home. If you don't, you can purchase one. They're very cheap and they're sold almost anywhere in the shops around the world. So we're going to start to do small exercise with the mini ball. You can do strength and you can do balance. This little thing. Let's start.
Start by lifting up the ball with an inhale over your head, exhale on the way down. Inhale and move the ball over your head and look up this time. Exhale, look down and touch the floor. Once more, inhale up and exhale down. You can do the same exercise standing. Let's try again. Up and down, and one more. This time, inhale, bend the elbows and bring the ball behind your head. Give a little push with your head and then open the elbows to the side. Bring the ball up again and down in front of you. Cross the fingers on top of the ball, put the ball in front of your chest and slide the ball on your chest to the side, then twist the spine to the same direction. Slowly go back to the center and do the same on the other side. You can repeat each exercise as many times as you need. When you twist, it's good to use the exhale. Now let's bring the ball on one side, put your hand on top and stretch the other above your head. Roll the ball and stretch to the side. You can keep the other arm down and control the knee to not lift off the ground. Then you can hold to the side. Give another stretch with the arm on top and change to the other side. Stretch, inhale, raise the arm over your head, then hold your knee down and just make sure it's not lifting up. Roll a few times, go in and out. You can relax the head down towards the ground. And then turn the head up and stretch the upper arm above your head. Let's try something new. Go around you with the ball, catching the ball in front and behind. Make sure your hands are not loosey and down, keep them up. And then change direction and do the same on each side, maybe 10 times. You can always pause this video, do as many repetitions as you need, and then come back to it. The next exercise, bring the ball between your knees, support the back with your hands behind, and start squeezing rapidly the ball. Then you can do holds for 4 seconds or more and release half time. Squeeze and release. We're going to bring the ball under the calf. Support the back with the arms and start pressing the ball down with the straight leg. Keep the knee open, keep the muscles working. Now try to lift up the other leg off the ground. When you press the ball, lift up the leg. If you want more challenge, you can lift up the hips off the ground. Let's see it from the side. Change the leg, bring it under the calf and start pressing with the straight leg down. Then do few repetitions by lifting the other leg up when you press the bow. And if you like the challenge, you can do few repetitions lifting the hips. For the next one, bring the two legs on top of the bow. Support the back and bring slowly the hips up, trying to find your balance. Squeezing the glutes up and releasing down. Bring the bow behind your back, behind the lower back, and we're going to do small sit-ups, pressing the bow gently down, not too far, and lifting up halfway. You can do the same for a bit more challenge with the hands behind your head. Take the bow out and let's try our next exercise. Put the bow between your feet and lift the legs up. Just by bending in the knee, move the bow up and down, or you can try pushing the legs away and bring them back in. We can work on the inner thighs by laying on one side and pressing the bow between the knees. Of course, we repeat each exercise on both sides and doing the same number of repetitions. You can squeeze a few seconds and release here as well. Let's try some sit-ups. Lay on the ground, stretch the arms behind your head, and on the exhale, bring the bow between the knees. Inhale and exhale between the knees. Bring the legs up in the air and try to do the same by touching the knees on top. Then hold the position and start do circles behind the legs and behind the head, passing the bow from one side to the other, and of course change the direction halfway. For the next one, bring the bow behind your head and stretch one leg up and one leg few centimeters off the ground. Start lifting up the upper body and touch the leg above you. Exhale on the way up. Then repeat the same with the other leg. If you're new to this exercise, you can start with 5 or 6 repetitions and then increase to 10 or 15. Now alternating the leg, try to go behind the leg every time, passing the bow from hand to hand. If it's hard to keep the leg straight, simply bend the knees. And then relax on the ground. Let's try with both legs up in the air. Touch them up, exhale, inhale, relax on the ground. Exhale up and inhale down. If you want more challenge, on the inhales when you go down, you can pull the legs down slightly. Inhale, bring them up, exhale, lower both arms and legs. Let's bring the bow underneath the lower back. Make sure you sit comfortably on the bow. Bring the arms on the side to help you with the balance. And then Slowly bring the legs up and stretch one leg up and one leg down. Keep the legs straight and give a little push each time they change. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Press for 2 and change. Then you can try to make an air bicycle. Reverse the move. Now this is a bit tricky. Make sure you're holding the balance. Don't rush it. And then slowly bring the legs back on the ground and take the ball out. Last, we're going to work on the arms. So sit in a child pose and stretch the arms with crossed fingers on top of the ball. Roll until your elbows are under the shoulders and then push the hips down. Let's try again. Roll to the front, squeeze the abs, squeeze the glutes, and hold the balance on the ball. You can stay here for a few seconds and then relax on the ground and roll the arms even further to the front. Pull by bending the elbows and roll back down. Pull with the elbows and roll. Let's finish with simple squeezes on the ball. In a sitting position or standing, you can start pressing the ball. Or try the twists. Bring the arms on the level of the shoulders and start rotating the ball from one side to the other. Let's do a little stretch. Put the ball on your thigh and relax your side body on top of it. Stretch one arm above the head and relax the other arm down. Now press with the chest towards the knee. Relax the arms and the head. Change the side. Press with the side of the body. Stretch one arm on top. Then turn the torso towards the ball and stretch the arms in front of your head. Relax the head down. Stretching is nice, so let's do a little more. Open the legs and roll the ball to the front. Then slowly roll it back. We can do the same by rolling the ball on the outside of the leg. Exhale on the way down. And then slowly go back and do the same to the other side. There is a lot more that you can do with this little thing, and I'll make sure to keep more exercise coming. Have a wonderful day and stay fit.